Y'all know I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all where these tears are coming from. I like for y'all to see the greenery and the scenery instead of all the other stuff I got going on in the background. First of all, grand risings to the Healing Collective. I'm so happy that you're here with me. So happy that we're here with each other to walk each other through it, talk each other through it. I try to put mascara and eyeliner on in the morning, y'all, but then I get to crying and having a wipe under my eyes. Everything gets smudgy. Y'all know I'm gonna tell y'all where these tears coming from. I'm gonna be honest with y'all about where these tears are coming from. Last night, we had a situation happened where the handle to my faucet came off on the bathtub. And my ex came over because the handle came off while the water was on and I didn't know what to do. But he came through just in the nick of time to turn it off, to turn the water off. And after he turned the water off, he comes to me and he's trying to get in my skin. Let's just put it like that without getting too personal. And he says to me, lay back. Basically, let me make you feel good. And I looked at him and I said, no, I don't need it. Wasn't an indication that I didn't want it. I just knew I didn't need it. I didn't need what comes after, the aftermath. I didn't need the aftermath of what happens after he makes me feel good. I remember wanting to be loved by this man so bad that I was willing to overlook his behavior towards me. And that's the truth. The truth is the only thing that matters to me in this season of my life. The truth about myself, the truth about who I've been to myself. I wanted to be loved and accepted by this person so badly that I was willing to overlook his behaviors towards me. I was willing to overlook the fact that I was being hurt by him, that I was hurt by him. Because really and truly, he's not wanting to make me feel good. He's wanting to regain power and control. And recognizing that is like, God, I want to go against that. I want to fight that truth. I want to knock her down and say, girl, please, that ain't it. That ain't it. You going about this thing all wrong. No, you're not. And you know you're not. You know you're not going about this thing all wrong. You just don't like what the truth reveals. And the truth reveals that you stayed too long. The truth reveals that the relationship is over. And you're still there because you're making excuses for yourself. You know the truth. You recognize the truth. You see it. You know exactly what's happening. And you're choosing to ignore it. because you really want to be loved and accepted by this man, by this person. You really want that. But you know that that love and acceptance comes with a price. It comes with the price of you giving up your entire emotional body, losing control the next time he discards you. You know this already. You know this. You're just pretending not to know. And I don't know how much that's serving you, but internally, and I heard this word in my spirit, you're imploding. And then you're getting up in the morning and you putting a pretty face on the internal implosion. And I don't even have to call it an internal, because to implode is an internal reaction to trauma and hurt that you keep burying, pushing it down. So it's revealing itself through exhaustion, low energy, all the things that comes with implosion. There's implosion and there's explosion. And usually before you explode, you've already imploded. Things within you are bursting. Arteries, organs. I remember telling a sister friend of mine, I remember going through something with a man, with my ex, and my appendix ruptured, or it was on the verge of rupturing. And it had to be removed. It had to be taken out. It had to be dispelled. It had to be excluded. There's another word that I'm looking for too. Excavated. That's what I'm hearing. It had to be excavated. Take it out. But I was imploding because this was during a time that I was being physically abused. This man was abusing me. I had just had his child 3 weeks prior to my appendix nearly rupturing. And he choked me out in a hotel room. Sexually abused me. And I don't say this with trauma attached to it anymore. I say this from a sense of awareness that the implosion that's happening on the inside of you usually manifests itself as explosion outside of you. Y'all know I've been talking about car wrecks and tragedies and sicknesses and diseases and mental health issues, psychological damage. That is an implosion. What happens on the inside of you will manifest on the outside of you if you don't get a handle on it, if you don't get some kind of control over it. Okay? Rest in your truth today. It's okay to know the truth about yourself without having to take any type of action. Rest in it. Okay? Rest in it. And actually I'm hearing, no, that's not true. You need to take action. Rest in your truth while taking action. Now that you know the truth about yourself, what are you going to do? What's the plan? God, what is the plan? How do we navigate this? Now that I know that I stayed too long and I was doing what I had to do to survive. Excuse me. Even if that meant giving myself away to a man in hopes that they would love me back, in hopes that they would give me what I'm giving them. When you give, ladies, when you give a man your body, you are giving him your sacred space. You are sharing your womb with him. If he's treating you poorly, you should not be still sharing your womb with him. If he's out here willy-nilly and sleeping with all these other women, you should not be sharing your room with him. You look foolish. You look foolish when you share those intimate parts of yourself with him. He's asking me, lay down and let me make you feel good. And you know what that was gonna make me do? That was gonna make, do I wanna share this, God? Y'all better tell your kids to get out the room. Because I'm gonna be so honest. Tell your kids to go away if you're watching this video. Okay? That brother asked me to lay back and let me eat your pussy. I was like, you wanna do what? That's what I was thinking on the inside. You wanna do what? No. No. Because listen, once I come on your face, my pheromones, the smell of my vagina is now attached to you. Do you know that that man walks away with the scent of your pheromones on him like perfume? And he brings that back to another woman. She smells it, and now she's mad at you. She ain't mad at him. I mean, she might be a little mad at him, but she's mad at you too. And now she's casting spells on you that you have to break. That's where your protection work comes in at. All right? That is where your protection work comes in at. If you are still giving your body, because I know, ladies, I know it takes time to break the cycle. But if you are still giving your body to a man that you know is sleeping with other women, you need to be doing your protection work. Because he's taking your pheromones. He's taking that with him. Okay? Especially if you're a sweet girl and you take good care of yourself and your body and your mind, your spirit and your soul, your pheromones are coming out like joy and peace and abundance, baby. Huh? It's coming out like flowers and candy and roses and rainbows. It's an explosion of love. Squirting is an explosion of love. Okay, you giving all of that to him, and baby, he's going crazy. He about to, and he gonna take that back to that woman, and he is like, he bragging on himself with your pheromones attached to him. He's going back to that woman and he's treating her like a dog. And she not crazy, she knows. Oh, you've been over there sniffing around that other lady coochie, huh? Coming over here bringing that shit back to me. I'm just the messenger, okay? I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger that knows her shit, all right? I know the power of my pussy. You need to know yours too. I love you. And of course, I wish you happy healing. I have an assignment to get to, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Well, in this video. I know I love to go live, but I'm going to go ahead and end this video and move on with my day. And of course, I will be back later to check in on y'all, let you know that I love you and I'm still thinking about you and I'm still here. Please book your talk sessions with me today if you are in need of a listening ear and willing to compensate for that listening ear. I love you so much. And of course, I wish you happy healing.